Watch this. Your Chinese letter is falling apart in matches, and it's destroying every shot that comes after it. Here's the real reason why. Most of the time, the real reason you're struggling in matches isn't your combinations. It's that one or more of your individual techniques aren't solid yet. Your push isn't reliable, so your defense breaks down. Your receive quality is low, so you can't follow up on the next ball. You rush into attacking off backspin and miss. You can't score because you're not earning the right to score. Honestly, it comes down to this. Your fundamentals haven't passed the test, but you're already trying to chain everything together. I've been training a young player for almost a year now, and the whole time I never once rushed into match play. Why? Because the individual techniques weren't there yet. If I let that player combine too early, bad habits come back and I waste time fixing them. Build the foundation first, then combinations come fast. Put that player in a match environment for 2 or 3 months and they're ready. Next, here's another common amateur habit. You serve, the rally starts, and the moment the situation looks even slightly unfavorable, you just give up on the ball. You let it go. Maybe you played a short touch and it didn't come back the way you expected, so you just watch it sail by. That's not acceptable. Think about how many points you're handing away in a match simply because you mentally quit on a ball that was still in play. How many of you do this? Be honest. The ball looks awkward, the timing feels off, and you just let it pass. In professional play, we face the same ugly situations. The difference is what we do next. Professional players deal with the same bad situations. A short touch that catches you off guard, a serve to the middle when you were expecting wide. The difference is we fight for every single ball. Say I'm setting up for a banana flick and my opponent serves to my middle, I have to make a split-second adjustment. I might not reach it perfectly, but I never give up on it. Watch, I scramble, I adapt. And then one day, suddenly, I do reach it in time. That's how progress works. You commit to the first step, then push a little further each time. In the worst conditions, when the ball isn't set up nicely at all, getting it back on the table is what earns you points. Now, the biggest problem for most amateurs right now is this. You commit to your shot before you've actually read the incoming ball. Say my partner sends one to my middle, I see it coming vaguely from the backhand side, so I set up my backswing right here. The ball clips the edge of my racket, or it goes to my backhand corner and I'm already locked in position. The ball flies off the side. I think it's going to my forehand, so I move that way, but I have no idea where the ball actually lands. It catches my hand, hits the frame. Everything is blurry. That vague guessing has to stop. Almost every amateur has this problem. The ball looks like it's heading to the middle, but you can't lock onto the exact contact point, so you either miss it entirely or catch the edge of your racket. It goes to your forehand side and you move over, but it leaks past you or jams your hand. On the backhand side, you line it up and it still slips off the edge. You simply cannot find the ball cleanly. So what should we actually be doing instead? The answer comes down to when and how you commit your eyes, your body, and your racket. And most players get the sequence completely backwards. Let me demonstrate with a few receives. Watch what happens right away, the ball catches the hand. That's exactly the problem we're talking about. Stay focused, treat this like a real match situation, and concentrate on reading the serve before you commit. Then here's what most amateurs do on the backhand side. Watch as soon as the serve comes, the racket is already out and locked in position. So if the ball deviates even slightly, you have no way to adjust. This is what I mean. The backswing should be the very last thing that happens. First, shift your body weight. Move your center of gravity toward the ball. If it's out wide to the backhand, get your weight and your body there first. Then, at the last moment, swing. The racket is the fastest part of the chain. On the forehand side, it's the same principle. Watch, if I extend my arm out early, I'm frozen. The ball arrives and I can barely move. If the ball reaches my hand, I can manage a swing, but if it's off to the side, I just let it go, it leaks right past me. So here's the fix. Keep your hand in front of your body and move your feet and center of gravity first. Watch closely, I move my feet, shift my weight, and even when the ball arrives, I still have time to swing. Feet first, weight shift first, racket last. You are completely in time. Most amateurs do the opposite. After that, slow down and you'll be safer. Rush and you'll keep making the same mistakes. What's really happening is you're committing before you've read the ball, like trusting someone before you actually know them. My coach once told me something that stuck. The cost of a single missed ball feels tiny, so you never bother to fix the habit. If every mistake cost you something big, you'd correct yourself after just a few errors. Because the price feels small, you stay careless. But we need to raise our standards, because we want to play well, right? Don't spend 1, 2, 3, 5 years repeating the same mistake. Look at receiving serve. If you can first read where the ball is going, then commit your stroke, your consistency goes way up.